Hey guys, it's just about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. We just went and visited my grandpa, mom's dad, at the hospital, which is, you know, everyone's favorite thing to do. I hate hospitals. Blake's not a big fan of hospitals either. So we stopped and got some rallies. Blake is gonna go watch some football games at B-Dubs. Oh, here's a good question for you. If you are driving and your friends are riding with you, do you go pick them up or do you say meet at my house and then I'll drive? I've always been a, hey, if I'm going to drive, pay for gas, you're meeting at my place and I'm not going to escort you guys like an Uber. But Blake is maybe doing the kind thing or slash stupid thing and going and picking them up. So I don't think that gets to count as questions of the day. Questions of the day? But I still want you to answer it. Drew's question of the day.
And Andrew does read the comments.
Yeah. Me and my buddies get on Discord late at night and read everything you guys say. So thank you for the endless hours of entertainment. It's really good. And I really love those of you who will post something that's insulting, but then you'll say, not to be insulting.
No, not to be rude.
Not to be rude.
Not to be rude.
Yeah, I really like that. Like that fixes it.
Those apartments.
Just dropped off Blake and Andrew because Blake's going out to lunch with some friends. And then, I don't know, Andrew I dropped him off at the same time, obviously, but now I have to go pick up Karli. We went to go see my dad. We got to talk to him a little bit. He's in ICU. I don't know how long he'll stay in ICU or if they'll transfer him somewhere else. At this point, he doesn't need to like have surgery or any procedures or anything done. I don't even know if they have any plans to run any tests more today, so I don't really know like what the plan of action is. I mean, being in nursing school, I do know that when you're in the hospital, you treat symptoms and then there's like a plan of action of what needs to happen for the patient to go home, go to rehab, like, you know, whatever the next steps are. And so for him, it's kind of like no one really, the plan is not clear, like where he's going after this is not clear. So I don't know, it's all kind of up in the air right now, and I just check in with my mom constantly. But we wanted to stop in and see him this morning because yesterday Chase and Karli and Asha went with me, and then I brought Andrew and Blake with me today. So it's easier for them to be able to like come visit on a weekend than during the week because everything gets so busy with work and school. Blake actually starts his new job on Monday. We'll talk about that when the time comes. But yeah, just kind of getting a start on the day. And like I said, I'm headed to go pick up Karli right now. So guys, so I picked up Karli and I have to share with her what the boys and I were talking about. Andrew and Blake went with me to go visit Grandpa, and we were talking about how Blake's like, you think you're still gonna be making these videos like once we're all moved out? And I was like, yeah, I'm like one day of the week I'll come visit Andrew, like Mondays a week.
Oh,
Andrew?
Yeah. I've talked about this with McKenna. You better hope I get into U of M, because if not, I'm going to college somewhere far.
Are ya? What's that have to do with me?
Because you want me to live around you at least?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be moving away.
Yeah, so when you go away to college, I get 1 day a week. So, like Mondays
What, are you going to fly out to me?
Just listen. So Mondays I'll go visit Andrew. Tuesdays I'll go visit Blake. Wednesdays will be you. Maybe Thursdays will take the day off. Friday I'll go visit Chase and Asha. Like, we're going through this whole thing, and Blake's like, it was just so funny because you can imagine Blake saying this, right? He's like, you're gonna come see me every Tuesday? He said it so serious. It was so funny. All right, so I'm actually watching the latest Shane Dawson Jeffree Star video, but we got some packages in the mail and there's something in here for me. Karli ordered some bras and underwear off of Aerie. I got these for myself. Some new slippers. What I like about these is they're like the open toe ones. They're really hard bottom. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. They're not like soft. Let's see if they fit my wide feet. Karli and I just have such wonderful wide feet. They're kind of tight, but I feel like it'll stretch out. I don't know, they're kind of weird. Like they almost don't feel like slippers because they're so hard on the bottom. It's like a shoe. I don't know, I don't hate them, but I don't love them either. So the boys are outside. Well, boys meaning Ken and Chase. And they told me I need to come watch because we want to see how long it takes for the cops to show up. So I'm outside. It's so nice outside. The boys are over here. And the real test right now is how long is it going to take for the cops to get here, because I'm sure it'll be soon. We've lived on this property for 2 years and 4 months, and you guys know Ken built a shooting range, and he's never shot guns on our property. There are some houses around us that have shot guns before, but they're, I guess, smaller guns. I don't know a lot about guns, and I don't care to, but anyways. Hear the dogs jumping on the door. They're out here with their guns, and we're gonna see how long it takes for the cops to show up, because most likely someone will call the cops because it's going to be loud, and we're allowed to shoot here. We're within the township regulations or whatever that are set forth for protection of anyone around us, which there really is no one like near us within shooting range. But yeah, we'll see. Just have to show you guys that I won an argument here. Ken wanted to get sod for this side of the driveway after he had already gone to the store and spent a couple $100 on grass seed, and I was like, no, you're cut off for this outside project. Between driveway, sod, sprinklers, all that kind of stuff. I said no more. Plant some grass seed and we are done spending money on this yard, because there's just certain things that, like when you build a house and you invest in them in your property, you never get your money back. Do you know what I mean? Like certain things, yes, absolutely add value to your house, but not everything. I will be standing way back here at a safe distance, but they're setting up their target. Anyone keeping track of the weather? It's 49 degrees here in Michigan today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 64, a little bit warmer. I hear cop sirens. Yeah. That's an ambulance.
Yeah, that is an ambulance.
It's an ambulance.
Trust me, you're not going to hear 7 shots break, 7 shots break. I think they're coming here.
I don't think that's a cop, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They went west.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's my target right there.
This is
to the
mine.
right. And that's Chase's.
No, this is mine. And my dad sucks at aiming.
I don't know, man. I'm peppering everywhere. Do you see it? Let's see if we're going through the back of the target. Oh, not even close.
No.
Not even close.
Look it. I've got only a couple bullets going around it, and yours are all to the left. So I hit almost every single one on the target, and he missed every single one except for one.
I'm just warming up.
He's warming up.
Alright, so no cops. That's good. Although we heard a bunch of sirens and they went the opposite direction, so they probably got called to some other kind of emergency. But anyways, the dogs. Look at them in the window here. Look at them. They are not liking this at all. So I'm making Shaggy's homemade dog food. This time I made it with ground chicken instead of ground turkey for a change up. But you guys know I add brown rice and then I add the mixed veggies. I seriously can't stand hearing football on TV. I like going to football games. Actually, we're going to a game in a couple weeks. Maybe some of you guys will be able to guess what game it is. And also, for any of you guys who are interested in this dog food recipe, or why we're giving it to our dogs, we actually make this just for Shaggy. I wish I could make it for all 5 of the dogs, but it would cost a fortune because this is actually more expensive than dog food. Obviously, it's healthier and all that, but like our golden retrievers, they eat 4.5 cups of food a day. If I was to feed this to all 5 of the dogs, I would need around 9 to 10 cups like each day, which would be a lot. So we feed it to just Shaggy, and I would say he gets probably about 3/4 cup, maybe close to a cup at each meal, because he was losing weight there for a while and he wouldn't eat his dog food. And we tried like canned dog food and all different kinds, and he just was not having it. We kind of joked and said that he was like, I'm a senior citizen now. I deserve better than this. I've been eating this dry dog food crap for 13 years. I deserve something better in my last years of life. So health-wise, he is doing great. No like issues or whatever, but we just figured, oh, we'll try homemade dog food and see if he'll eat it, and he loves it. And since we've been giving this to him now for probably a good couple of months at least, he's actually gained 2 pounds and he just feels stronger, you know what I mean? So this is the most exciting girls' night I've ever been on. So I'm with Asha and Karli, and we're going to the movies, and I think they've both said about 10 words this whole dinner time. What's the problem? You guys mad at each other? Carl, you mad at Asha? She said she's mad at you. Cause you're grouchy.
I hate onions.
Yeah, I don't like onions either. We get French onion soup, but we don't eat the onions. Does anybody else do that? You get all the broth out. I think you know what? I always forget you can do this. You can tell them you don't want any onions.
Really?
Yeah. There might be some in it, but like
What?
they'll make sure they don't have like a lot.
Yeah, this is like, who eats this many
Onions.
I've never
Carly probably would. You love onions. You would probably really like it.
You love French onions.
I think she would, because she likes to eat onions. Look guys, the excitement continues. Carly looks... I want you to smile. Most exciting girls' night ever! Woohoo! At the movies again, 2nd day in a row. This time, we're gonna see Hustlers. I've been begging Karli to come watch this with me, so I had to bring Asha. And they're here watching the movie. They're gonna love it. They're actually talking now, so that's good.
Is your enemy.
She's still on her phone. What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the app.
We just seen the preview for the movie Countdown, an app that tells you how long you... What's it
You have
called?
made it 100 miles to freedom.
Google
All by
it.
yourself.
Google
I
it.
think they took
Would
the
you like
app
to pick a
off.
new name?
They probably
Tomorrow
did.
It was literally like number 1. Like,
Downloaded.
Downloaded last time I checked.
There's an app that you download that tells you how many days you have left to live. Did you do it before?
Yeah.
What did it say?
It said like 62 years and then I deleted it, and then it said like 68. Like it changes every time you download it.
Wow.
It's kind of
What if I downloaded it and it said I had 60 years to live? You know
5.5 feet tall. You ain't more than
what I
5
mean?
feet.
Like, I don't believe it.
It's
What are you doing? You can't keep flashing your phone in the movies.
Come get you.
Asha's already sleeping. She's yawning. So we are back home. That was quite the interesting movie. I probably should have looked it up online. We just were really excited to see Jennifer Lopez, Lily Reinhart, and it was probably a teensy bit inappropriate. I mean, Karli and Asha are old enough to understand everything, but yet at the same time, Karli was like a couple times like, what the? Like, she's like, all right, I don't feel comfortable. So some of it was a little inappropriate, but overall though, it was a good movie. They liked it. They just were like, whoa, so moral of the story, don't be a stripper. So anyways, we're home. Gonna go to bed. We're getting up kind of early tomorrow because we're gonna go to the apple orchard, pumpkin farm type ordeal earlier in the day. So we'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Good night.